Miami versus Oklahoma State in the Cheez-It Bowl. No Chuba Hubbard for Oklahoma State in this one, which definitely factors into making the pick. But the quarterback battle in this one is really cool. It's Derek King for Miami versus Spencer Sanders for Oklahoma State. Both very fun to watch. Should be a lot of points scored. So let's go ahead and make a pick. Miami Hurricanes versus Oklahoma State Cowboys. Let's pick.
The source.
Okay, so this line opened up Miami +3, and the bets were pretty even. The bets came in 50-50 for the initial bets, but sharp money hammered Miami. The sharps loved Miami getting 3, dropped that number from 3 to 2 really quick. But once it hit 2, bets started to come in the other way. Oklahoma State guards started getting the large majority of the money at that point. News broke that Tylan Wallace, their star receiver, who was thinking about opting out, he was dealing with an injury and he was thinking about opting out to prepare for the NFL draft. He announced that he's going to come back and play in the game, which I assume have something to do with this influx of money on Oklahoma State. But the line eventually went back up to 2.5 from all the Oklahoma State money that was coming in. From this point, I have no idea what happened. I looked, I couldn't find breaking news, injury reports, I couldn't find anything to justify what happened next. A ton of money came back into Miami, brought all the way back to 54%. And this happened on Sunday night. There's no new injuries. I don't know what, it could have just been a drunk millionaire just throwing down a huge bet. I couldn't find it. I texted a couple friends, they didn't know anything either. But the line is now down to 1 because of whatever the hell happened Sunday night to cause all these Miami Hurricanes bets. So how do these two teams match up on the field? Well, as far as talent, if you just put these two teams on a piece of paper and compared them, which team is more talented, they're really close. They're about dead even. But in making a pick, we're looking at this particular game. So who has the advantage in this matchup? And in my opinion, Oklahoma State has a pretty strong advantage in this matchup. What do we know about the Miami Hurricanes defense? They're very physical, but they do not respond well when a team comes out and runs the ball between the tackles well and quote unquote out physicals them. I know that's not a word, but you know what I'm saying. They do not respond well to that kind of attack at all. Clemson put up like 260 rushing on Miami. North Carolina rushed for 560 yards on Miami. Google it if you don't believe me. They rushed for 560 yards. And North Carolina is not that even that physical of a running team. They just went in there, they made a read. They went in there with a game plan. Just jam it between the tackles, down Miami defense's throat, and it worked. And Oklahoma State is exactly that kind of team. They're very physical, very downhill. And on the other side of the ball, Oklahoma State's biggest strength is they limit big plays. You can grind out long, slow drives on Oklahoma State, but you're not gonna really beat them over top. Very rare. And that's exactly the opposite of what Miami needs to be playing again. Derek King is a home run hitter, man. He's electric. He's got a big arm. It's really not a good situation for Miami. They got a bad drawing in Oklahoma State as an opponent. So what's the pick? I like the Cowboys, man, and I love that I'm only giving 1 point. This spread should be over a field goal. This line really should be Oklahoma State -3.5. The only reason it's not is because Chuba Hubbard opted out to prepare for the NFL draft. But what people don't know is they have L.D. Brown and Desmond Jackson, who both have proven they can step into that offense and be great runners and highly effective. I don't see the loss of Chuba Hubbard really making a difference. Oklahoma State -1, lock it in.